Welcome back, everybody. Well, as you can see, it is Battlebox time again. And of course, this is going to be the December 2020 Battlebox, which is probably the biggest of the year, or at least it appears that way. This is the biggest box I've received from them yet, but of course I've only had it for a few months. So what we're going to use today to open this thing is the Cold Steel Kudu Light, and actually I received this and from Smoky Mountain Knife Works as a free gimme. It's actually a lot bigger than I expected it to be. And of course, it's just a chintzy little thing, really. I mean, it's only a $7.50 knife, but it's a slip joint. Kind of interesting. This is kind of the lock on it on the back, but it's a slip joint, so very interesting. Different, that's for sure, but obviously, if you're holding on to this, it can't close. So, anyway, enough about that. Let's go ahead and get into this battle box, and we'll probably do a full review on this knife here at a later date. But of course, as you can see, it comes sharp. And since this is such a big box, we'll go ahead and move it out of the way, and I'll just pull the items out as we go. All right, let's see what we've got here. Of course, we're going to have the mission card there. All right, so first item right on top, the Emergency Survival Manual, 294 life-saving skills. All right, I like that. I mean, that can come in handy. Granted, I probably have a good idea what 292 of them are, but maybe not. You know, who knows? I'll have to look into that a little bit more and read that, but that's pretty nice. It's kind of embossed on the front, to where that actually looks like it's sitting on the book, so that's kind of cool. We'll just kind of flip through it real quick just to kind of show a few things here, what they have. That's for, what you need to do for a tornado and long-term food storage, cooking, traffic accident, what you need to do for a flood. I saw what you need to do for an airplane crash, assemble an EDC kit, how to administer CPR. So, just that kind of stuff. So that's a good book to have around. I like that. That's good. Good deal. We'll call that a win from Battlebox there. So, yeah, I like that. Cool. Let's see, what else do we have in here? Like I said, there's several items in here. So the next item is going to be a gear aid. Looks like Bury. I don't know, Bury knife. So, and of course I've seen these online before. Never really considered getting it because, it's just not necessarily a real good looking. It looks okay, yeah, but it's just a little bit on the chintzy side for me, I think. But at least it does have a bottle opener, though. I couldn't imagine this knife without it. It just would be a complete waste of a knife if there was not a bottle opener on it. So that's good that they did that. But let's go ahead and see if we can't crack this thing open. let's get our other knife to open a knife. See if we can't do this without killing ourselves here. Okay, that was no problem. Cold steel, slip that right down. And of course, I'm sure all you guys heard about cold steel, so if you have anything cold steel you've been having your eye on, you probably better get it. I sold one of my Trailmasters in '01 here the other day. Well, a few weeks back. I sold it, and then 2 days later, Cold Steel announces that they're gonna sell, and I'm like, really? I probably just lost $100 on that knife just because of that. Probably could have got a little bit more out of it, so, oh well though. Alright, let's take a look at this. Okay, well, I kind of like the clip. I kind of like the way it looks. Kind of interesting. Does have a pretty full hand grip on it though, so that's not bad. Little tiny blade on it though. Let's see, what does it say here? It says it's a 3-inch blade, but I don't know. Oh, maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't feel too bad really. I mean, like I said, not something I would really rely on, but okay, see how that works. All right, that's clipped on in there. So it has what's calling it a quick drain sheath, which, yeah, I mean, it's barely a sheath, but that works, I guess. And it does have, you know, lashing options there to slip it onto Molly. So, and I mean, I don't know if I'd call it lightweight. I think I've got fixed blades that are lighter weight than that are probably even bigger, truth be told. Well, it says it weighs 5.3 ounces or 150 grams. Blade steel on this one's going to be 5CR15. So probably not going to hold much of an edge, but it is titanium coated. So there is that. But not bad for technically this would be in the basic box, which, let's take a look here and see which. Okay, so yeah, these two items, and of course this is reversible. You know, you can put that thing in there either which way you like. No sweat. Also does have a little clip, so if you want to clip it on your belt, you could do that. So, alright, nice. I like that. You know, for a basic box item, we're doing good so far. 2 good items on the basic box. Okay, and here's another little item, and this one has to be put together, but it kind of shows a picture of it here, which if I can get it in there. And what this is once that's put together, which you can kind of see the little piece, some of the pieces there. There's the rest of the pieces, and it has that little blade. And what this is one of those little Cordage micro tools, it's called, made by Grimm Workshop. And, you know, once you assemble that whole thing, it's one of those deals where you can slice a plastic bottle, you know, and make the little thin strips to go ahead and use as cordage. Or you can braid them and make even heavier duty cordage, or whatever you'd like to do with it on that. So that's good. It's a neat item to have, and I mean, it's pretty darn lightweight, and it's really not that big. I mean, I would say that thing's probably only 2 inches. like I said, not very heavy, so that wouldn't be a terrible little kit item, you know, like for a bug out bag or whatever. Because I mean, if you were to run out of cordage, obviously you know how much trash there is around, so I mean, it wouldn't be hard to come up with a bottle to slice up, and that would be much easier than using, you know, like say your knife. And then plus you wouldn't have to put the wear and tear on your knife, because obviously in a bug out situation you're going to want to try to use your knife as little as possible. So I like that nice little tool there. And here we have the Cam Jam by Night Eyes, and I believe this is the last item in the basic box. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. They're cord tighteners, they're calling them, which you can see there how they work. You know, you just slip your paracord through there, and then this deal here just locks down on it and holds it tight. But you get 4 of those, so that's a pretty good little deal. I like that. Those work real good, you know, obviously like they're showing to lash down a tarp, or, you know, a load in the back of your truck, or anything, just anything. So yeah, I like those. That's good. Nice. So doing pretty good so far. I like everything so far. Oh. Alright, I think we might be... Oh, no, we're not to the end yet. So, it also comes with one of these Karmic, maybe, outdoors decals. So what it is, it's a little sticker with a QR code on it, and you can go online and set it up to where, you know, you put all your information in. So if somebody scans that QR code, then your information will come up. That way, if you lose, you know, it's intended to be stuck to an item, so that way if you lose something, then the person that finds it, if they're an honest person, could scan that, get your information to send it back to you. So that's cool. And it's free for the first year, and then it's $1.99 a year after that. So I don't know, could be useful. I mean, at least it's the first year's free on it. You know, if you had to pay the $2.99 out of the gate, or the $1.99, I'm sorry, out of the gate on it, I mean, then it wouldn't be very good. But luckily you don't, so I could see that being useful for certain things, but not everything. And there's a little code, 50% off code, if you guys were to want to get that or anything. Battle 50 there. So, and now moving on to the last item, and that is the Kong case. Open this thing up. Now, this I like, actually. Bam. Throw that big old thing out there. Check that dude out. That thing is like a, it's like a pelican case. But instead of being just the old traditional black colors, it's in this zombie green, which, you know, I wouldn't want to use it for everyday carry kind of stuff. All right, Battlbox sticker. Woo. I wouldn't want to use it for everyday carry kind of stuff, obviously, but it would work out awesome to be like, to use for a storm kit. Because of the high vis, I mean, you wouldn't have trouble finding it. But it's also got this foam that's the pull out. You pull your pieces out to make it fit, whatever you liked. And there's 2 layers of it, plus the egg crate style foam in the top. And it does have the gasket seal around it to make it waterproof, and it has the decompression valve on it, and a pretty nice carry handle there. Those lock down good and hard, and they do have a lock that you have to press down to be able to open that. So that's cool. Otherwise, you just can't open it. It locks it down. So that's nice. I like that. Holes to put locks on it if you like. Like I said, nice big grab handle there. And it looks like, they are. The way they've made these on the bottom, you could stack them and they would kind of lock in somewhat. So there's that, the Kong case. I like it. And also, I had heard rumor that there is 4 different colors of this case, and one of the colors is a special. I know there's 4 colors of this case you can get, but then they also put out a 5th one that's a special color that also contains $500. So that is super cool, but of course, as you saw when I opened that, there was no $500. So the zombie green or yellow or whatever color you want to call that is not the one that has the money, obviously. Now, I didn't figure mine would have the money in it, because I mean, I don't ever win anything or get anything like that, so wasn't shocked there. So there's all the stuff on that. Yeah, see, they don't even show the special one on here. But they're giving that Kong case a $40 value. $12.95 on the Cordage maker, $10.97 on the Cam Jam, $23.14 on the manual, and $30 on that little knife. Wow. Now this is something that I would not have minded to have gotten this time, the Pro Box, because those bushcraft grill sets, they're pretty cool. Self-Reliance Outfitters makes a version of that as well. And I could really see that, being really nice and useful to have. The Self-Reliance Outfitters one, I don't believe comes with a wax canvas bag. It might, though. So, unfortunately, didn't get the advanced box this time. Should have, because it only would have been like an extra $30 and I would have got that. But, oh well. Just have to keep doing it the old way. And then there's the Pro Plus box, or the Knife of the Month box, would have been the Fox Edge Done Deal. Pretty interesting looking knife there. Sub-hilt and all. Not really upset that I didn't get that. I mean, it's a neat looking knife and all, but it's just not my speed of knife, really. I mean, it's not how I like my knives. Not too wild about the sub hilt, truth be told. But at any rate, all in all, yeah, the December 2020 Battlbox, I really like it. I like all the items. I think they did good. If I had a choice in the matter, of course, which I don't, but if I did, I would have gladly traded out, the little locator sticker and this gear aid knife, and that's about it. I'd have traded those two things out and rather have gotten the bushcraft grill, but of course you can't do that. You don't get that option, but just saying, at any rate, I still like all the items. So anyway, this has been Battlebox Mission 70, and thanks everybody for stopping by and checking it out. So we'll see, I guess, what 71 has to offer. I'm not going to cancel Battlebox yet. The last two haven't been all that bad, so I can't really complain about it right now. And now a few months back that was a different story, but so far it's been acceptable to me. These are all good, useful items that in most cases I don't have the exact same thing. So I've got, things like that, but not exactly the same. So can't complain. They've done pretty good here. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and let me know if any of you guys subscribe to Battlebox and you guys happen to get that $500 case. Because boy, that would have been awesome. Talk about buying some knives. That would have been super cool. So, well, that being said, you guys have been watching Alpha Omega Survival Supply, and we'll see you on the next one. You guys have a good weekend.